Good morning, campers. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're at San Jose International, and we're going to pop onto VATSIM, and oh, I hope I do this right. I've never done this before. Let's... Oh, can I file that? Nope, not connected to network. Connect. 798 Lima Julia. Yes, that is actually my plane. Yes, connect. Connected to voice server. Seattle Center. Okay, so there's no one controlling this airspace right now. That's good. So let's file our flight plan. So 5,000 feet from San Jose to KJAQ, K Juliet Alpha Quebec. That's going to be Amadon County. I should write that down because that's those are words. File the flight plan. Alright, so we're going to... I have not done IFR before in this. Alt tab. So Amador County. Amador County. Got it. Westover. Alright, so what we're doing is we're actually doing a FSEconomy. I forgot to load up the FSEconomy server. .fseconomy.net. I'm not logged in anymore. That's cool. I don't even know my password, apparently. Cool. Alright, well, you'll have to take my word for it. I can't believe I forgot my password. What is... One moment, please. I didn't write it down. Cool. It's cool. It's great. It's fine. It's fine. So, we are at San Jose Mineta. We are sitting right here by the FBO Atlantic, which is right here on the corner-ish thing. So we're in the transient parking, basically. And we are going to take off probably 30 left. The winds aren't great for that, but there's a no-fly zone just to at the end of 30, or at the departure end of 12 right and 12 left for a football game. So we don't want to take off into that. We need to take off away from that. So even though the winds are supposedly calm, shouldn't be an issue in that case. So we'll just take off 30 left. Am I appearing on this yet? No? Okay, that's cool. I don't need to be seen. I just need to fly. And then sim connect. We're going to flight. Action. Start flight. Excellent. Rental time left 7 hours. On ground, true. Engine 1 is on. We've got our passengers, which are going to 6CA6, but we're not going to make it to 6CA6 tonight because it has no lights. We're just going to drop them off at another airport nearby. Hope nobody takes the plane overnight. Which is, a nice, reasonable thing to expect from people. It's a pretty quiet airport. I don't think anyone will be over there overnight. And besides, hey, this plane's been sitting here for like 2 days since I last recorded, and it's still available. So, and this is a way busier airport. So, hopefully, this airport will be nice and quiet for us. But yeah, we have our flight plan. I've got all of our radios set. So let's flip our taxi lights on. And got the autopilot ready. I've got all of the things ready. Okay. And we'll just treat this like a VFR flight, since there's nobody around us for some reason. There's no one controlling this airspace. So that's cool. And we're only going to do 5,000 feet, so that's excellent. Let me get the... what did I look for? Ah, this. Okay. Victor, Charlie, Whiskey. 30 left. Victor, Charlie, Whiskey. 30 left. And we're going to be a north departure. Okay. I also realized since the last time I played this that you guys can't hear anyone else in VATSIM, which is fine with me, because you don't get to hear them talking to me, and because, you know, that would make me nervous. So it's fine. You just get to hear me talking to them, which I presume will be hilarious. San Jose traffic, Skylane 798 Lima Juliet is taxiing to runway 30 left via Victor Charlie Whiskey. Alright, so now disconnect that. We've got our lights on.
San Jose ground November 798 Lima Juliet with Bravo request taxi for takeoff departure to the west.
You need to be silent.
November 798 Lima Juliet taxi to and hold short of runway 12 right via taxiway Bravo Alpha.
Presumptuous little co-pilot.
When ready.
Great, now that's going to be in the way. We're just going to pull over here real quick. And we're going to escape. Assistance. Curse you, AI co-pilot. You ruined it. Navigation aids. Taxi ribbon off. Apply and save. Go back. Resume. There we go.
8 Lima Juliet, acknowledge last transmission.
Taxiing hold short runway. ONE 2 right via taxiway Bravo Alpha. 8 Lima Juliet.
Okay, so that means that my co-pilot changed the radio frequency. Let's actually get back on COM 1. Change that to 1, 2, 2. Eight. Oh, come on. There we go. Fixed it. Okay, we're just gonna zoom in a little bit. On here. Nice little road over here. 10 minutes, I'm not in the air yet. This is just standard for me. We're gonna take a nice, massive amount of space on this runway. Because why would you not use the entire runway? There's our hold short markers. Okay. Just look around for traffic. Let's actually pop outside. I don't see any traffic. So let's set ourselves up for departure. All right. We're going to want our fuel pump on. We're going to want... Need you to go away. We're going to want Alt L. We're going to want one notch of flaps. That can come back. Full prop, full mixture. Cow flaps are open. Actually, we'll probably be okay with them only about half. I actually don't know anything about that, so I'm just kind of guessing based on what I see other people do. And then, all right, we are going to be ready to go. Get that back. And Alt L. And we are transmitting on COM1. Excellent. Also, transponder altitude. Good. Back. Alt tab. Mode C. San Jose traffic, Skyline 798 Lima Juliet is taking off runway 30 left, north departure. Okay, so landing lights on, taxi lights off, strobe light on. Actually, I'm going to retract the flaps, because we absolutely do not need them on a runway this long. Releasing the brakes. Rolling. Airspeed indicators alive. There's 50, 60, rotate, airborne, correct into the wind. Hold that runway heading. Trim was a little bit iffy there, that's fun. Let's start our right turn. Now that we're at the end of the runway. Whoop, overshot. That's fine. That's the thing I forgot. I forgot to forgot to readjust the zoom on the map in the bottom right. Alright, let's back off on the throttle. San Jose traffic, Skyline 798 Lima Juliet is departing airspace to the north. Final message. feel like we can climb a little bit harder than this. We do have to get above up to 5,000 before we hit that mountain. Kind of important. Come on, come on. A little bit off course. Nothing major. So Sinola is going to be at DME 15. We're about 10 miles from it now. Alright, looks like we're above the tops of the mountains. That's good. So let's actually reduce our climb to what I've got in the autopilot and engage the autopilot. Easy, easy plane, easy. A little aggressive there. Alright, let's also, while we're at it, turn off our fuel pump. And we are above 3,000, so let's go ahead and lean the mixture for the first time. There we go. And I found out that we are supposed to leave the strobe light on at all times from entering the runway at our departure airport to leaving the runway at our arrival airport. The strobe light should be on, especially at night. So we're going to leave that on. The only exception is when it's not safe, which, you know, like in a cloud or something when it could blind you. Outside air temp is 13°C. Let's go ahead and turn on the pitot heat anyway, just out of overabundant caution. Let's get you zoomed back out again. Too far. Okay, so let's listen in on COM 2.
Kilo Juliet Alpha Quebec automated weather
What?
observation 04000.
How am I hearing that already?
Visibility 3. Sky condition. Few clouds at 1,000 feet. Few clouds at 4,000 feet. Few clouds at 12,000 feet. Temperature 15C dew point. 10C altimeter 29997.
2997. That's impressive that we could even hear that from this far away. It's like 90 miles. I should not be able to hear that right now. Ooh, check out all the wind turbine lights. That's neat. All right, so we're watching this for DME 15. That will be our cue to switch over to VOR 2. Let's go ahead and synchronize our heading with our current. I don't know why that doesn't snap to the actual current heading, but we'll need that as we get close to Sinol. And of course, this cheaty Magoo thing will tell us where Sinol is, which is helpful. We're at 5,000. Let's go ahead and lean the mixture again. There we go. pretty good shape, I think. Alright, coming up on Sinol, so we are going to switch to heading mode. Alright, that's us on heading mode. Now we're going to switch the CDI to VOR2. And now we're going to switch back to nav. Alright, so now we're going to pop up here. I need lights, please. Going to pop up here. Oh, we can turn our landing lights off. No. Because we're a GA aircraft. We don't need to have our landing lights on at all times below 10,000. Only commercial aircraft have to do that. We just have to have our strobe and our rotating beacon and our nav lights on. Let's see. So we want to swap SJC with Lin. There we go. And now I'm going to rotate our to 359. There we go. And I need you back on heading hold, please. And we're going to swap this over to back to VOR1. The first direction we're going to need for Lin is going to be 49. So we're just going to go ahead and rotate this to 49. Just to be prepared. And then we're going to switch that back to VOR2 and us back to nav mode. Perfect. Alright, so we are looking for... we're now heading for a waypoint called Altam, which is up around here somewhere. And Altam is going to be Sacramento DME 39. So we're watching for this number to tick down to 39. And it should also be... Oh, interesting. These don't... Oh. Well, that's... Oh, wait, no, that's Sacramento. Oh, sorry. So Sacramento should be the one that ticks to 49. No, I'm confused. Oh, sorry, 49 degrees. DME 39. So Sacramento will tick to DME 39 here. So that's the lower of the two numbers. Sacramento will tick to DME 39, and then Lin will be 25, I believe, which is nav1. So we'll see. That seems inaccurate somehow. But I'm sure we'll figure it out. Alright, so let's turn off the flashlight. And that turned my landing light back on for some reason. Turn that back off. That's my control button deciding to keep itself held, is what that is. Alright, so let's get back to our seat. Peek over. This is going well. There's no one else out here, so there's no one to interact with. So we are still connected on FSEconomy, and we are connected on VPilot for VATSIM. I don't hear a single soul, which is fine. I'm A-okay with that. So let's tab out to this. So yeah, we are between these two waypoints at the moment. That's Livermore down below us, which we should actually be able to see just outside to the left. That's not Livermore. Where's Livermore? Should be out there. Oh, it's behind us already. Bummer. Close. So we're watching this to tick down to 49. Or sorry, 39. 259. We'll switch ourselves back to heading hold. Going to change to VOR1 again. Of course, 49. Interesting. So according to this, we've already missed that radial. Very interesting. That's just not quite in the right spot. Oh well, let's hit nav. Now it will turn to intercept this radial, which is now 5-1 for some reason. Methinks the game does not quite have that lined up correctly. I'm just going to center that again. I love how good the autopilot is. Just always perfect, you know? I can't wait to see our flight profile on VATSIM afterwards, just to see what it looks like. So this is concerning, because that suggests to me that the Linden VOR might be slightly off, and the Linden VOR is the one that we need for our approach into our destination, which we are going to pop this up here. So yeah, we're going to need to fly the radial 012 out to fly into Amador County. And so if that's slightly off, then we're not going to arrive over the runway quite right, which is interesting. It should take us directly to the approach end of the runway. Should. We'll see if that actually happens. So that's, once we hit Lynn, we'll turn towards 012 and begin descending to 3000. Let's go ahead and prep that in this. And let's set our timer references. So our minimums are going to be turn them on. Nope. Let's turn the minimums on. Do I have radar? No. Baro. Okay, so Baro, and we're going to say 2,100. Or is it 2,200? 2,200, sorry, 2,100 for that, so 2,200 for if we don't get the correct runway. Depending on what the weather's looking like when we get there. We'll assume 2,200. Now we just get to chill. Flying direct to Lynn. Okay, so these two DMEs match, which is how it should be. That's good. I am so disappointed that the VORs didn't line up the way they should. So they either have... No, because Altam is in the right spot, because that was right at 39 from Sacramento. I wonder what is going on with that. Perhaps I missed a waypoint somewhere in there, and that this is supposed to be a course off of a different VOR. I mean, we're pretty much lined up with the course that I thought we were going to be on, but oh well. As we take a look at Sky Vector, we do avoid the rest of our airspaces. We're flying over Byron at the moment. We do miss our Class Delta airspace at Stockton, so we missed that by several miles. Not many, honestly, but a few. See, this is saying 052 degrees, so that actually... it's curious. 229, so the opposite of 229 should be 49, right? Curious. Wonder what I got wrong there. Well, hopefully we'll at least have... maybe we'll get lucky and this will line up and it'll just somehow make sense. I don't know. Maybe that's just something incorrect on the chart. Maybe that's supposed to be 232 for that radial. Or 231. It's only 2 degrees off, which is not terrible. Let's actually go ahead and... you know what? Honestly, no, I don't need to worry about the fuel. We're renting by the hour, so speed is better than... speed is better than efficiency. Because we're renting by the hour, no matter how much fuel we burn. Because I rent the airplane wet, which is just the owner pays for fuel, I pay a higher price per hour. So yeah, speed over efficiency. On delay. So Stockton should be somewhere off to our right. We are going to miss the Class Delta, right? Yeah. So yeah, Stockton, we've already been there once. It was an exciting... oh, there it is. It was an exciting day. Delivered a couple of hospital patients. So we're okay at this airspeed as long as it doesn't get turbulent. Then we would need to potentially worry. I do believe that is Interstate 5. Passing right below us. Which means that over here should be California 99. And somewhere like directly underneath, directly to our right should be California 4. Oh, I guess California 4 is like directly below us because they're Stockton. So yeah, there's I-5. So yeah, 4 is like directly underneath us then. That's cool. Oh yeah, you can see it on the map here. It's like almost right below us. I know these areas by nothing except the freeways that drive through them. So if 4 is right below us, then the place where I got my windshield replaced in my truck right before I turned it in should be right down here somewhere. I think. Could be that right here. That looks kind of like it. Kind of like the parking lot that Safe Light place was. And here's 99. That might be 4 joining 99 there, I'm not sure. 99 is also a freeway. In addition to I-5, 99 and 5 kind of run parallel, but on opposite sides of most of the major cities along this route. They both go up into Sacramento, which is visible out there. So, scoot down in our seat, there we go. Sacramento, which is visible up there. I-5 kind of goes around Sacramento to the left and kind of clips downtown, but then hits Interstate 80, which 80 is just a loop around the north side of the city. 99 goes directly into the heart of Sacramento and kind of clips the east side of downtown and then through downtown to Interstate 80 on the east side. I think 99 itself, the freeway connects to I-80, but 99 has an interchange, and somehow, I don't know the exact routing, but 99 manages to link up with I-5 on the north side of the city for a short time and then splits off near the Sacramento Airport, SMF, which we landed at in the A320 the other day. So yeah, freeways. All the excitement that are freeways. Alright, keeping an eye on our DME for our next turn. So again, we are going to be turning to 012 radial. Out from the Linden VOR. So what we're going to do is we're going to set our heading bug to 012, or probably slightly to the right of 012, so probably like 013 or 014, and then we're going to turn the course and intercept the new course as we get close to Linden. Let's actually go ahead and set that up right now. So 0. Say 015. Honestly, let's just line it right up with 051 where we already are, and just go ahead and adjust our course to 012. I forgot to change to heading mode. My bad. Oh, I'm making the passengers so sick. Just all over the place. Remember to actually change your navigation type before you start adjusting your course. And we need our pressure back at 299er. Let's get the ATIS again.
Kilo Juliet Alpha Quebec automated weather observation 0400 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility tree. Sky condition few clouds at 1,100 feet. Few clouds at 4,100 feet. Few clouds at 12,100 feet.
That
temperature
doesn't sound
15
right.
C dew point 10 C altimeter 29997.
2997.
Kilo Juliet Alpha Quebec automated weather observation 0400 Zulu. Wind calm.
thank you. So weirdly, the clouds are identical to San Jose. That seems odd. And the visibility is also listed as 3, which every weather station has said visibility 3 since the last update. So that's some kind of bug. All right, so we're getting close to Lynn. So we're going to turn to like halfway between the two courses. Ish. That way we just like get barely within 2 miles of Lynn, and then that'll put us on a course to intercept, or on track to intercept this radial. And I think I see our airport out ahead of us already. That's a good sign. Clearly not 3 miles of visibility there. Alright, we're just gonna hit the mixture button again, since our altitude has changed slightly. Well, not really, but just like pressure has changed. It's just a good idea to check your mixture every now and then. Alright, so we are now, should be intercepting KJAQ. Alright, so if you watch as this needle swivels around behind us, when this bearing perfectly lines up with this, you'll see this line start to come over. There it is. And we're just going to click nav. I've got a button on my instrument panel to switch to nav mode. Again, I've also got one for heading mode, but I tend to... Alright, directly ahead of us, we've got an airport. How convenient. Alright, so now we are watching our DME. We're going to go ahead and bring the PFD and turn off the bearings. So we no longer need those. Actually, let's go ahead and keep the bearing to the airport on. That could be handy, you never know. It does look like this is going to be slightly off. We're not like perfectly lined up with the runway like we were expecting. Well, we weren't expecting to be perfectly lined up. We were expecting to be pretty close. Alright, let's go ahead and arm our altitude change. 300 feet per minute. We need to lose 2,000 feet in 6 minutes. So yeah, that actually, let's do 400 feet per minute. Back our throttle off a bit, and our propeller RPM. Westover Amador traffic. Skyline 798 Lima Juliet is 2 miles south of the airport, inbound via the VOR DME runway 1 approach. Full stop landing. Westover Amador traffic. All right. Watching this tick up at 15, we can decrease our altitude to our minimums. Yeah, that definitely, the Lin VOR seems to be slightly off. So let's adjust our course right 2 degrees. Let the plane sort it out. And see if that doesn't put us aimed slightly better towards the runway. Still not quite. Fascinating. Oh, I only did one degree, so I've switched it now. So it's 2 degrees off on the other direction. Actually, probably slightly more than 2 degrees off. So maybe it's also 2 degrees off here. Oh, maybe slightly more than 2 degrees. It's fascinating that the Lin VOR is slightly off. Good to know, though. Alright, now this will probably line us up almost perfectly. Not quite. Well, we are going to switch to... Alright, we are approaching DME. So 200 and... We are going to vertical speed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are going to switch to heading mode and line ourselves up slightly better with the runway. Yep, okay, heading. Drop 1 notch of flaps. Alright. Lean out our mixture again. Or, put our mixture in, and we'll put our propeller up to full. Right around 100 knots coming in. Westover Amador traffic. Skyline 798 Lima Juliet is on final, runway 1, 4 miles. Trim, please. Drop another notch of flaps. Westover Amador traffic, Skyline 8 Lima Juliet is on 2-mile final for runway 1. Let's get our landing light back on. Oh, there we go. There's our Pappy guiding us in. Got red over white. Exactly where we want it. Numbers. Kill the power. Transition to slow flying up, or stall it directly onto the runway. That's fine. Not my best landing. Westover Amador County traffic, Skyline 798 Lima Juliet is clear of the runway. And get our strobe light off. Taxi beacon. Yeah. Back. Transponder. Standby. Turn off mode C in VATSIM. Bring our flaps back up. And verify our flaps. Good. And we can go ahead and taxi to our parking. I'm not going to bother calling the taxi. There's nobody else here. Now we should be in the practice of it anyway. Westover Amador traffic, Skyline 798 Lima Juliet is taxiing to GA parking. I think that was decent. How'd I do? Not lined up at all. Nailed it. Alright. Back inside. Go ahead and pull our parking brake. Actually, let's... That on. Landing light stayed off. Okay, so taxi light off. Parking brake. Flight is logged. Excellent. Let go of the brakes. Those are out. And we're going to go ahead and cut the mixture. Turn off the alternator first. Pitot heat and nav lights. Engine stops. Avionics off. Ah, out of body experience. Continue, please. I did those in the totally wrong order, I think, but it's fine. Battery off. Not the worst. Not the worst. We've had cleaner flights, but hey, we got here, and we didn't spend too much money to do it. All right, let's get the door open. That was the window. Door. Door. Can I open the door? Door. Yay. Now can I get out? So I think I have to look forward and then hit left on that to get out. There we go. Look at me. I'm out of the plane. All right, now I just close that door again. Boom. Successful. Can I open this hatch? No. I don't know how much freedom of movement I have out here. But hey, I'm out of the plane. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Eliodare. You can find me on the internet at Eliodare on Xbox Live and Steam and places like that. Nintendo Switch. Twitter, best place to get a hold of me. I'm there all the time. Or you can leave comments below these videos. I do read them all because I am still a tiny channel. So I read them all, even the ones that I probably shouldn't. Please be nice. And anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video where we fly tomorrow morning, hopefully in the same plane. I haven't really got a plan for what to do if... Oh, I can't open the door anymore. Oh, can I? Oh, that's that. How do I... I have locked myself out of my own plane. Oh, wait. Got it. Cool. All right. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow for the flight into, in and out of the ranch that's just in that general direction to drop off the passengers that we brought here and to we'll fly back here, pick up a couple more passengers, and head down to Kernville Airport, which is near is right off Lake Isabella. We flew past that airport in the very first part of the Bush trip. So it's somewhere that I've been before in this game, just not landed there yet. So that'll be fun. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.